He played the Veena, not the sword. But one day, that music stopped, and the kingdom shook. Samudragupta wasn't born a warrior. He was a prince of poetry, a lover of melody. At court, he played music while others trained for war. They mocked him. How will this gentle soul wear a crown? But when his father died, chaos erupted. Rival princes rose. A civil war broke out. And the Veena fell silent because the boy they underestimated picked up a sword. Samudragupta didn't rise. He fought his way up. After Emperor Chandragupta's death, the empire fractured. Kacha, a rival prince, seized the throne, but Samudragupta rallied a loyalist army near Pataliputra. Steel clashed by the Ganga. For weeks, brother fought brother, and in the final battle, Samudragupta killed Kacha in single combat. That day, the empire had a new master, not by birthright, but by war. He didn't inherit the empire. He took it, inch by inch, battle by battle. Samudragupta crushed every rival claimant to the Gupta throne. He didn't just defeat them, he erased them from history. Once crowned, he began his true mission, unifying all of India, by fire if needed. From the Himalayas to the forests of Odisha, from the deserts of Rajasthan to the jungles of the south, he rode like a storm. Over 20 kingdoms fell, and yet his greatest war was still ahead. The Naga dynasties once ruled central India. Samudragupta erased them. As his first campaign, he struck Naga strongholds. Achyuta, Ganapatinaga, and Nagasena. In fierce jungle warfare near Padmavati, Gupta war elephants shattered the Naga flanks. By nightfall, their forts were burning, and the path to central India lay open. It was his first major conquest, and it sent a message. The age of Guptas had begun. He defeated southern kings and gave them back their thrones. Why? In the south, Samudragupta defeated kings like Vishnugopa and Mahendra of Kanchi. He could have annexed their lands, but he didn't. He restored their thrones on one condition: swear loyalty, pay tribute, and I will let you rule. Why? Because he was thinking like a master strategist, too far to govern, but perfect as allies. They bowed not to fear, but to respect. They said the sea would stop him. It didn't. Samudragupta stormed south, beyond rivers, forests, and red earth. At Pistapura, enemy archers held the cliffs. So he split his army under the cover of night. One force climbed behind the ridge, the other set fire to the valley below. Smoke blinded the defenders, and steel followed. By sunrise, Pistapura had fallen. At Vengi, King Hastivarman blocked the estuary with walls and tides, but Gupta soldiers, crossed by raft, scaled the fortress in silence and opened the gates from within. Samudragupta stood at the edge of the ocean, unconquered and unstoppable. The Iron King of Bengal had never lost until Samudragupta arrived. In Bengal, King Balavarman ruled with brutal strength. He dared Samudragupta to enter his forests. Balavarman's war elephants waited in ambush, but Samudragupta did the unthinkable. He feigned retreat, then returned before dawn. From the cliffs, his archers rained fire. Balavarman's elephant panicked. He fell. By sunrise, the east had fallen, and the lion of Pataliputra stood tall. He ruled half of India and chose peace over power. With his empire secured, Samudragupta turned from conquest to creation. He rebuilt temples destroyed in war, restored cities, funded schools, and welcomed scholars from every corner of the subcontinent. He filled his court with poets, philosophers, and scientists, not generals. He promoted Sanskrit learning and revived ancient Vedic rituals. Under his reign, the empire became not just stronger, but wiser. He proved a sword can build an empire, but only vision can make it eternal. One last rebellion rose in the north. It didn't last long. Even after uniting the plains, threats lingered. In the Himalayan foothills, the Atavika tribes rebelled, blocking tribute routes. Samudragupta led a rapid winter march through the jungle passes. Surprised, the tribal chiefs surrendered before arrows could fly. No massacre, no siege, just swift dominance and a return to peace. They called him India's Napoleon, but Napoleon lost. Samudragupta never did. The Allahabad Pillar tells his story. 20 wars, 20 victories, no defeats. He didn't build an empire of ruins. He built one of respect, diplomacy, and fear. And when he laid down his sword, a fractured land had begun to move as one.